Good morning, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Friday morning, September 25th. We're looking at the SPY ETF's market profile here on Window Trader. And after a very, very large range yesterday, pretty much we have a 4-day balance, right? Here it is. Yesterday, Wednesday's high is the top of it, and yesterday's low is the bottom of it. Remember, market imbalance is awaiting more market-generated information, and that's where we absolutely find ourselves this morning, okay? We are inside of M's range, which was about $2.50 yesterday. This is a day where I will trade most likely later rather than early. Let the initial balance form. What happens in M? Which side wins? Do we come out of it to the upside, downside? Do we trade inside of M's range? When you look at yesterday, the bulk of the volume and every time frame basically traded through M's range from the lower end of the distribution from the 23rd. So are we going to be able to break out of M's range with any significance to get the high or the low? That all remains to be seen. So I'd rather trade later, right? If we get acceptance below M's range, odds are you get the low and those other two weekly lows. You take out M's high and get acceptance above it, good chance you test yesterday's high and attempt to fill the rest of the trend day and get into the upper distribution from the 23rd, right? Plain and simple. Now, to give you a game plan, again, it's kind of silly unless you do what I said. If it opened right, we have about 70 minutes before the opening. Any acceptance below M. And now what is acceptance, right? A period is going to be all over the place. This was a huge range. Well, I don't know if it's acceptance above or below right away in A. But if in B period you start one time framing down, get below M, then I look for a short. Vice versa, if we start one time framing up above M, I look for a long. That's basically what we're looking at early this morning. You should have all the destinations I gave in last night's video. The only other ones I'll give right now, because the only thing we had yesterday was really yesterday's high and low. I'll give you a couple others. So M's range is going to be very important. 324.28 is the high of it. 321.85 is the low. Besides that, we have 325.55, which is our pre-market high, and 320.66, which is our pre-market low. Keeping this short and simple, right? And then let's go to the chart. I'm just going to show you the daily because basically it's the same thing we're talking about. It's a 4-day balance, right? Do we come out of this 4-day balance? It remains to be seen. If we take out yesterday's high, we still have work to do to get to the top of the balance. So I wouldn't expect to come out of it to the upside. However, the bottom of the balance is yesterday's low. If you take out yesterday's low and get accepted below it, all those weekly lows, the 2 weekly lows and that daily poor low should fall. If we don't take out yesterday's low, becomes a weekly low, and then we have 3 weekly lows within 50, 60 cents of each other, which at some point should become a very big target for the bears. Good luck trading today. Have a great day, and we'll recap the day and the week at 4 p.m.